Everyone right now is talking about how AI can build applications from start to finish, but no one is really documenting the process. No one is showing how possible it is for AI to build applications from start to the finish. And so the question is, can AI really build applications from start to finish? Well, I'm going to be giving you an answer to that question by the end of this video. I'm going to be documenting the process. I'm going to be showing you step by step how AI can build applications from start to that finish. That way, you can learn how to get started by yourself. With regards to whatever application you have in mind, you can use AI to get started right away. So stay tuned to the end of this video. And so, to begin this challenge, I put 3 rules in place. And what is the essence of these rules? Well, I'm going to be viewing myself as a total beginner. Why? To help beginners who are viewing this video see that it's something they can do and get started with themselves. And so the first rule is this: no manual coding. I'm going to be assuming I don't know anything in regards to code. And so to achieve results, all I'm going to be doing is describe my idea in plain English to AI. The second rule is this: AI must fix, generate, and style everything, including the CSS. And the third rule: if the app breaks at a point in time, AI must debug it. And so I don't know anything in regards to debugging. I'll leave that to AI to handle. What is my goal? My goal is quite simple: to build a simple productivity app, a to-do app. And so let's get started right away. What was the first step I took? Well, the first step I took was quite simple. All I did was go into ChatGPT. I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to help me plan out the structure for building out a simple productivity app, a to-do app in our own case. And in just quite a few seconds, it gave me the HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript, and it also gave me an outline for the local storage in just a few seconds. With this, I had the foundation to build up. Alright, so as you can see, this is just a video of me showing you practically, just so you can know how to go about it yourself. So I'm going to my ChatGPT, something everyone can do. So I'm inputting my prompt, which is to plan a to-do list. Right, to plan a to-do list. Web app with reminders. Then what else? With reminders, a dark mode, and a simple UI. Yes, simple UI. So that's my prompt. Let's see what we get out of it. Alright, so quite frankly, we get the results in just a few seconds, which is quite amazing. So here we see the app overview, we see the core features, we see what else. So let me scroll down. The tech stack, the code, the front end, which is essential, the back end optional, the app architecture. So ChatGPT is basically planning everything for us. The UI UX, as you can see, the UI UX, the plan, the layout, the design, the logic, how to handle the dark mode, and the steps. So as you can see, this is how it goes with ChatGPT. Quite very easy and concise. So moving to the next part, which was actually generating the full code for this to-do app, it was quite challenging. And why was it challenging? I'm going to be telling you as we move on. And so to begin with, the first step, all I did was going to ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT to help me generate the full front-end code for this to-do app, and quite immediately it did. I got results, but I had issues. I had errors, about 5 errors. Some buttons didn't work, the styling, some parts of it were wrong, and JavaScript as well, I noticed that some functions which ChatGPT gave to me were outdated. And so at this point, what did I do? Well, all I had to do was calm down and breathe in at first because I was already overwhelmed. I was anxious and frustrated. And so I remembered that all I had to do was to change my prompt. And so that was simply what I did. I simply changed my prompts, adding a few more details, and also asking ChatGPT to help me explain the logic behind each code. And to my greatest surprise, it worked. It worked just like magic. This time, everything was working correctly. The buttons were okay, the functions were on point, the styling was perfect. And more to it, ChatGPT actually gave me the logic behind every code, which aided my understanding moving forward. Another video showing how practical it is. As you can see, I already inputted the prompt, and here are the results that came from doing that. I have the full front-end code, including the JavaScript, everything given to me by ChatGPT. Moving on to the third phase, it was now time for me to come up with a design. Now, while it is true that I already had a design which was generated from the previous code, I didn't work with it. Why? Because it wasn't visually nice. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing. The design looked very old, and so all I had to do was go into Framer AI and employ Framer AI to generate a clean layout for my to-do app. And in quite a few seconds, I got results instantly, what I wanted. And so all I did was copy that design language. I went to ChatGPT and told ChatGPT with my prompt to match the UI with the CSS of the current to-do app which was already built. And in quite a few seconds, I got what I wanted. The code, the front-end code, and the design. CSS without any knowledge of code. Alright, so this is me going to ChatGPT, and so basically I'm telling ChatGPT to add click animation to save tasks locally, and also explain each. I made a mistake. And also explain its functions and check for bugs. So this is me changing my prompts and then adding a few more details to ensure I get the results I want. And so you can see ChatGPT has given me basically everything I wanted. And so as you can see, it's checking for the bugs within the code. So this is very wonderful. As you can see, ChatGPT is literally checking for the bugs within the code. And yeah, everything is done now. I'm good to go. It was now time for the last step. The last step on the list was deployment. I already had my code, I already had my CSS, I already had my to-do app built, all with AI. And so all I had to do was deploy. All I had to do was make it live. Now I didn't know how to go about this, and so I went to ChatGPT once again with my prompt. I told ChatGPT, or I asked ChatGPT rather, how do I host this? How do I make this live on Vercel? And quite immediately I got a few instructions which I followed along in my VS Code, and in just a few minutes my to-do app was live. All of this I accomplished as a beginner with no experience in coding using AI. So the question, did AI build a full app? Well, technically, yes, it did. It planned, it generated the code, it styled and debugged literally everything, also deploying it live using AI. Now, while it is true that AI did this, it was only possible as a result of my guidance. Because I was able to guide it through each step, I was able to get the results I wanted, which was building a full app. It is also very important to note that when I also stopped guiding it, when I stopped giving details with regards to my prompt, the quality also dropped quite immediately. And so this leads to a discovery, which is AI doesn't know the reason or doesn't know the intent, the reason why you're generating code, the reason why you're telling it to do what it wants to do. It only follows patterns. And so, yes, AI can build a full app, but it still needs a developer's brain to guide it through its step. There are three lessons this experience has taught me. The first is this: whether you like it or not, AI can generate code faster than any human ever will. The second is this: your prompts are your superpower. And the third, because AI only follows pattern, it doesn't really know when something goes wrong. And so the real skill moving forward isn't typing code. The real skill isn't generating code. The real skill isn't knowing how to code, but rather knowing how to clearly communicate your ideas with AI. Because those who are able to do that will be able to build better, faster, and smarter. This experience has just changed the way I view development totally. I hear people say a lot AI is here to replace humans, but I don't think that's the case. It really is not the case. AI is here to partner with humans, and which is what AI just did. It's literally partnered with me. It basically handled the heavy lifting and allowed me to focus on the more crucial matters, which was creating the design and problem solving. And so moving forward with AI and humans, I see a future where humans can create without limits. So yeah, can AI build apps? Yes, but only if you know how to guide it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also make sure you subscribe, because moving forward, I'm also going to be talking more about AI and creating more videos which will help you know how to use AI as a beginner.